Hey, what's going on, people? So, as per Fabrizio Romano, Tottenham Hotspur are all set to sign Clement Lenglet on a year-long loan from Barcelona. Curiously, there's no buyback clause included, unlike the deal which brought Dejan Kulusevski to the club. As things stand, Spurs will pay an as-of-yet undisclosed loan fee and cover a fraction of his wages, while the model financial institution that is Barcelona offset the vast majority of it. You can see why they partnered up with UNICEF all them years ago, running a proper charity, this lot. Now, first things first, Clement Lenglet was far from Tottenham's first choice for the left-sided centre-half role. Fabio Paratici drew up a shortlist consisting of names such as Alessandro Bastoni, Josko Guardiola, Nico Schlotterbeck, Sven Botman, and Pau Torres. Each did not work out for a wide variety of reasons. With this in mind, would you class this move as desperation? As the Wolf of Wall Street would say, absolutely fucking not. There's still almost 2 months remaining in the market, so Spurs could have quite easily waited to see how things play out with potential targets. Don Conte, however, is in no mood to dick about and wanted to get business done early in order to ensure all these incomings have ample time to build up chemistry ahead of what he will be hoping is a title challenge. Given this signing still leaves plenty of funds available for other positions, I personally believe it's resourceful innovation based on the circumstances at hand. With the squad flying off to South Korea on Saturday for preseason training, this is a timely arrival of some much needed experience in the one position which requires it the most. While Ben Davies has done extremely well since Conte's arrival at the club, this is a sizable upgrade in terms of quality. That's not to say Davies won't still have a crucial role to play, that's still very much the case, but it's great to have competition for places in pretty much every role available. While Lenglet has been associated with the dog shit last few years at Barcelona, it doesn't make him a bad player by any means. The club has been in disarray from top to bottom, and Lenglet being a poor fit makes him a symptom of the problem rather than the root cause. In fact, his stock has fallen so excessively in the eyes of those in Catalonia that now is perhaps the best time to bring him in. It goes without saying that he looked like a deer in the headlights during the 4-0 defeat to Liverpool at Anfield or 8-2 mauling versus Bayern, but a lot of it comes down to tactics. Barcelona insisted on playing a high line in an attempt to take the game to the opposition, which exposed Lenglet's lack of pace completely. Couple this with a revolving door of managers, aging squad, and bloodthirsty fanbase, and you have a player whose confidence has been shot to bits. For Premier League viewers, it's the equivalent of Rafa Benitez taking John Terry out of Chelsea's deep block with quality defensive midfielders sitting in front of him and asking him to step up the pitch. The man looked like he belonged in a care home at times, but kept in the side to a title once Mourinho arrived and played to his strengths. Conte's back three will do exactly that, and having cover in the defensive lines will make him look like a completely different player. Lenglet has to look no further than his teammates Kulusevski and Bentancur for inspiration. One man's trash can quite easily be another man's treasure, and he'll be hungry to silence the critics. For those unaware of Lenglet's career trajectory, he came through the youth ranks at Nancy before spending 3 seasons in their first team and helping them win promotion to Ligue 1 in the 2015-16 season after a 3-year absence from top-flight football. He impressed so highly in the first half of the following season that Sevilla decided to make a move for him in the January transfer window. The year and a half he spent in Andalusia has perhaps been the best of his career to date, shining against the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona while featuring in some eye-catching performances in the Champions League. I remember watching him at Old Trafford in the game which led to Mourinho's football heritage meltdown, and saying to my mate sat next to me, "Christ, this lad is a player." To which he responded, "He's only playing against Man United, mate. We are fucking pony." Which, while being true, doesn't take away from the quality that was on display that night. This is precisely why he was linked to the biggest clubs around Europe before finally opting to go ahead with Barcelona. Things started off reasonably well as he was called up by Didier Deschamps to France's squad and began getting game time for his country. However, things quickly unraveled as previously described, and it's time to reinvent himself as a 27-year-old yet to enter the prime years of his career. In terms of his style of play, the guy has plenty of heart. He's willing to put his body on the line to block shots, crosses, passes, and pretty much fucking anything within the central line of the pitch. He's also comfortable in possession with the ability to play balls over the top with his left foot, which is hugely effective when it's directed towards the right-hand side of the pitch and can lead to a switch of play in the blink of an eye. The equanimity he has in possession is a sight to behold and will help the side build up from the back moving forward. Lenglet is not the most physically imposing player, but is learning the trade of shithousery as showcased by his elbow on Sergio Ramos during an El Clasico a couple of years ago. That has resulted in him getting sent off throughout his career and is something he'll have to fine-tune in order to con referees successfully. Pretty shit thing to say, but I'm just being honest. He can get caught out of position at times, but given he's got a last-ditch tackle in his locker and the fact that he'll be protected by Conte's system should that happen, it's not something I'd be overly concerned about for next season. Much like Phil Jones, he's become a meme in recent times due to own goals and conceding brain-dead penalties, but getting away from what is a toxic environment provides him an opportunity for a fresh start. One I expect him to take with both hands. Cheers for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed the video, do consider giving it a like and subscribe for more football related content. I've done videos on every signing that Spurs have brought in thus far if you want to see them through my playlists or channel pages. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. Cheers and have a great week ahead. Peace.